Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll show you how to crochet this mini net bag. This bag measures 4.5 inches by 5 inches, but you can turn this into any size you like. For this project, you can use any type of yarn of your choice. I have this very thin yarn, which is the #1 category yarn, and a 4mm hook, a pair of scissors, yarn needle, and stitch markers are always useful. To begin the project, make a slip knot. Insert the hook and make a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm making a chain of 23, but it could be any number depending on the size you want. To begin the first round, on the second chain from hook, this one, place a half double crochet, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3 loops. That's our first stitch, and I'll place a marker on this stitch. In the same chain, place 2 more half double crochet. Two, and 3. In the next chain, half double crochet, half double crochet into the next chain, half double crochet into the next chain, and half double crochet into every chain until the second last chain. And I'll meet you right here. In the last chain, place 6 half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Followed by half double crochet into 20 chains along the side, and this brings us back to the beginning of the chain. Out the 20 stitches back at the beginning of the chain, in the last chain, which is also the first chain where we had 3 half double crochet stitches, now place 3 more half double crochet stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Total 52 stitches, and we'll be working with 52 stitches throughout the pattern. To begin round 2, slip stitch into the first stitch, which is the one with the marker, 1 chain, and I'm going to turn. So now the first stitch becomes the last stitch. And we're going to place a half double crochet into every stitch. Total 52 stitches. I know we normally don't turn when working in rounds, and I'll show you why later on in the video. But for this pattern, I'll be turning in every round, and it's optional for you if you want to turn or not. At the end of round 2, place a half double crochet into the last stitch, which is the one with the marker. And to begin round 3, slip stitch into the first stitch, 1 chain, and place a marker into the first stitch, turn. So now the first stitch becomes the last stitch. This round is the same as the previous round. Place a half double crochet into every stitch. To begin round 4, slip stitch into the first stitch, 1 chain, and turn. And the same stitch, which is the one right here, we're going to place a half double crochet, place a marker in this stitch, 1 chain, skip the next stitch, half double crochet, 1 chain, skip 1, half double crochet, 1 chain, skip 1, half double crochet, and this is a repeat for this round. Repeat this all the way around, and I'll meet you on the next round. At the end of round 4, after the last half double crochet, 1 chain, skip the last stitch, and this is our first stitch, which we already placed a half double crochet into. And to begin the next round, we're going to slip stitch into the stitch where the marker is, 1 chain, and turn. Place a half double crochet into the same stitch, which is right over here. Place a marker, 1 chain, skip the next stitch, which is the chain space, and half double crochet into the next stitch, 1 chain, skip 1, half double crochet, 1 chain, skip 1, half double crochet. Repeat this all the way around. And the reason we're turning in every round is because I'm trying to keep the first stitch to be always on the side here. If we don't, the first stitch will be at somewhere else, like right here. Of course, turning or no turning is entirely optional, but if you started with turning on every round, then continue to turn on every round. Repeat round 5 until the bag comes to the height you want. My bag measures at almost 5 inches. On the final round, slip stitch, 1 chain, turn, in the seam stitch, single crochet, and I always like to use a marker in the first stitch, single crochet in the chain space, single crochet, single crochet into the chain space, single crochet, single crochet into the chain space, and single crochet into every stitch all the way around. At the end of the round, the last stitch is single crochet into the chain space, then cut yarn, With a yarn needle, insert into the first stitch, then insert into the back loop of the previous stitch, and weave in the tail. Lastly, make a long chain. It doesn't matter what the number is, as long as it's long enough to go around the base. With a yarn needle, count from the top about 4 or 5 rows down. Eyeball where the center is, then insert the chain along the holes all the way around. Tie a knot at the end of the chain and cut off the tail. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.